the shark bait.
In Kentucky, every citizen is required to take a shower once a year.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
You know what that means? That means when they made that law, someone
had to break it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, we make fun of West Virginia on here a lot, and rightfully so, but Kentucky does abut West Virginia. I wonder if there's some... maybe we should be making fun of Kentucky more, huh?
I don't know. I've experienced Mattawan, Kentucky, when we've been riding down there.
Okay.
And listen, everybody makes fun of me because I get along with the locals when we travel down there. But there's something to be said. They're good people.
Well, look at you. that proves absolutely nothing. Nothing. Welcome. This is Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. That's Tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. And we're here to give you basically the Dive Bar Talk experience without you having to go. You don't have to worry about any of the bullshit that goes on there. You don't have to, it doesn't cost you any money, or not that dive bars cost that much, but it is cheaper to go to your local distributor.
Sure.
And we do that for you, although he doesn't. We're recording a little earlier than, well, actually, we're not. We were supposed to be. Some of us had to get up early this morning because we were supposed to record early because Tiny has to go see a lesbian. But I won't get into that. She is a pretty lesbian. I'll give her that. I wouldn't mind going one time. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it there. How about that? We're also alcohol influencers. So here is your alcohol fact.
Ooh.
Bees can get drunk from fermented nectar, but at times drunk bees come back to the hive and the other bees are pissed off and bite their legs off.
You'd be in trouble.
Oh my God. I'd be a stump. If they just bit off a centimeter every time I came home drunk. I'm just wondering, though, are they jealous?
Yeah, screw you. We've been working all day.
It's either that or maybe when you're drunk, you don't do your work.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know, but
wow.
Anyway, yeah, that's what happens to bees.
Okay.
We are a Category 5 podcast, the only one in the universe, and I don't know. Tropical Storm Aaron is in the South Atlantic, Mid-Atlantic, I guess, and coming to the Caribbean.
Okay.
Shooting up. And it's a tropical storm, and at best it could be a Category 1. Yeah. We've been Category 5 for damn 6 months. No one's fucking downgraded us.
That's right.
And then we became the most puzzling podcast in the Northern Hemisphere. And that's saying something, because the more, next week maybe I'll start telling some other facts about the Southern Hemisphere, because boy, that's a shitty hemisphere.
Only what, 11%?
11% of the population. We talked about that last week. 11% of the population resides in the Southern Hemisphere, and I don't think shit goes on down there. But I'll do a little more research, because I don't think he will. Okay, this is episode number 117.
Yeah.
Hard to believe, huh? Uh-huh. Hard to believe. So what we do is our favorite number 17. Have you actually thought about that?
I did, actually.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. All right, give me yours.
So the Laker ties, the most recent title runs, Andrew Bynum, who was he was one of the last guys eligible to get drafted in high school. He was the center for the last title run team with Kobe and Pau Gasol. But my favorite, and probably like him even more post-career than when he was pitching, was Bob Walk.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. I did think about him too.
I think he's fantastic, and I've talked with him at Pirates Fest. And stuff. He's like, he'd be awesome to sit right here.
Oh, he would be. Yeah. He would be.
Anyway,
all right. Well, that's a good one. I went with a guy who, similarly, I wasn't a huge fan while he was playing, but afterward, it's Dandy Don Meredith. Do you even know who that is?
I know the name.
Okay. He's the one. He was an original Monday Night Football. It was him, Frank Gifford, and Howard Cosell.
Yeah.
And he made things enjoyable. He made watch. I mean, I've always been a Steeler fan, but watching other games, I wasn't that much into it. And then when Dandy Don came on the scene, he was fun. He sang sometimes. Said ridiculous shit, made fun of Howard all the time.
Nice.
So, but I do want to give special mention, and for those of you that watch a lot, You have to go back 2 episodes.
Uh-oh.
You remember number 15? I think it was number 15. It was Johnny Dickshot. Well,
Johnny Dickshot.
Apparently, Johnny stayed with the Buccos, but in 1938, he wore number 17. Johnny Dickshot did that. He went 8 for 35 that year. Well, that's 228 for the Pirates this year.
Oh, hell.
That would be the MVP. Now, they were all singles, so it fit right in there, too.
Boy,
no doubles, triples, and home runs for Johnny Dickshot.
Sign him up.
Exactly. Okay, New Scientist magazine. I read it. You don't have to. Tiny doesn't have to. Mm-hmm. Here's 3 headlines from New Scientist magazine that will get you up on current science trends. How about that? Mm-hmm. Your frenemies could be aging you as much as smoking. Now, do you have frenemies?
I'm sitting next to one.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Wow, I was going to say I don't have any, but boy, you hit that right on the head. That might be your truest statement you've ever said. And that goes both ways. Yeah, okay. And, well, boy, if it's aging me as much as smoking, for both of us, neither of us have much time left.
No,
you know?
We're not going to see episode 200 for sure.
Oh, we might just see episode 118. Okay, so stay away from your frenemies. Now, we'll go a little deeper in history. Neanderthals probably feasted on maggots. First of all, this is a science magazine.
Yeah.
Probably
I know.
is not a science thing.
Right.
They're supposed to give you the real shit, number one. Number two, well, what choice did Neanderthals have? I mean, what did they have?
Yeah.
I didn't even know maggots were around back then, but whatever was there, bark of a tree, maggots, you had to fucking eat it, right?
I guess.
Okay, and the last one, first of all, octopuses. I always thought it was octopi when it was. But they said this twice in the article. So
okay.
Octopuses also fall for the rubber hand illusion. so okay. That sounded so stupid.
Awesome.
This was the first sentence of the article. Okay, I don't usually read the article. Yeah. First sentence of the article. Just like humans, octopuses can be fooled into thinking a fake arm is actually theirs. Who the fuck thinks that?
I got your arm.
What humans are they dealing with here? Holy shit.
Forbes doesn't fall for that I got your nose thing?
Forbes doesn't fall for it, and he's not 2 yet. He's not even that bright. Okay, I'm going to talk a little personal sports shit here for a while. The college football season, we're getting pretty close to cranking up.
Mm-hmm.
Just yesterday, ESPN came up with their bottom 10.
Oh,
they do it every week.
Oh, no.
Guess who, once again, for the 3rd straight year, is at the top or the bottom of the bottom 10. They're number 1. I don't know how you say that.
Yeah.
But, yes, the team that the school that I went to, that I still have season tickets for their football team, Kent State, worst team in the country right now. Last year, they were the only Division I team to go 0-12. The only one. They have lost 21 straight games, and that one win was against one of those lower Division I teams.
Yeah.
They haven't beat a real Division I team, well, at least in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I did read this stat. They were outgained last year by an average of 282 yards per game. Okay.
Man.
They were 136. There's 136 teams. The 135th team was 120 yards better than that.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
That's like a whole quarter's worth. Oh, man.
282 yards per game, and that was an average.
Ouch.
And just to give you another little stuff, okay, in 2023, we were doing okay, and our coach left to be with Deion Sanders.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, then he got demoted, and then he left Colorado, so he's not even there anymore. Then we brought a new coach in who he went 1-23 the last 2 years. He was fired, but not for his record. He took money from a booster because he owed a bunch in gambling debts. Right. So now we have an interim coach in there that it was too late by the time they fired him to find someone real. So they just threw some assistant who was a big part of that 1-23 record. But anyway, we play like let's see. We play Texas Tech and Oklahoma and Florida State in that first month. Yeah, it's going to be brutal. But opening day is not that far away, August 30th. We play the Merrimack Warriors, and I think that's going to be our day.
There
I am
you
so
go.
fired up. I'll keep you posted on that. I think we can take the Merrimack Warriors, although the Frankies of St. Francis took us down last year, so I'm not so sure they're in the same conference, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
And with Robert Morris.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Should be a hell of a game.
Yeah.
And then it'll probably go downhill. Well, I know it's going to go downhill.
Florida State.
Okay.
Jesus.
I know. And they're all on the road, of course. Yeah. And real quick, the Pittsburgh Pirates are our baseball team. Hard to say they could reach a new low, but this week, not only did they lose the game 14-0, in the last inning, there's a rule. I don't even know why I have this rule. If the team's winning by more than 10, they can bring in a pitcher that's not a pitcher.
Right.
Okay. So I turned off the game, then I turned it back on for the ninth inning. I don't know why.
Yeah, right.
They bring their second baseman into pitch. The Brewers brought in their second baseman. First guy snuck a ground ball. We snuck a ground ball through for a hit, and then he goes 1, 2, 3. We didn't even score against our second baseman.
I didn't even hear that because didn't Triolo pitch?
That's why I turned it on. And he gave up 2 runs. He could have given up more because when you're ahead by that much, you just go base to base, even though you could get more. But then when they brought in their piece of shit guy, I thought, okay, maybe we can make it 14-7.
Right?
You know? No. After the ground ball that barely snuck through, it was 3 pop-ups to the outfield, but 2 times the outfielder had to come in. So that's your Pittsburgh Pirate update. Jesus. Now, more updates that we have amusing buffoonery today that I was going to mention. So I don't do an argy-bargy, but I fucking could. I was going to give you Sharon Herald headlines, but I didn't even bother. They suck, but we're still not we never got in there.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Your one headline from the Herald was the restrooms were vandalized at the Mahaney Recreation Area.
Yeah.
I was at the Mahaney Recreation
Were you?
Yeah, they've already painted over the graffiti and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so those are
everything's good as an update.
Well, since those are good, you think that maybe they would have mentioned us, huh?
You think something. I don't know.
And then I don't want to go into the whole thing, but we were going to sponsor a race at the Meadows. I sent the money in. Since I talked to you last, I told you I had emailed them once. Since I called, talked to 2 different people, emailed again. Then I found a different email address, emailed that. I still have not heard from them. So that's out. So if you have a chance to go to the Meadows, don't.
Yeah.
If you have a chance to subscribe to the Sharon Herald, don't. And now I haven't even got into my bits yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is what this was my day yesterday. Real quick, I have to drive to the other side of town for my dentist appointment. I used to work on the east side of town, so that's where my dentist is. And I only drive there twice a year. Okay, so I'm driving over to the dentist, but before I drive, I watch the news to see traffic patterns. They told us about a couple things. They failed to mention that through the Squirrel Hill tunnels, it was 1 lane.
Oh.
20. My thing said it should take 29 minutes. Took me 72. Oh. I barely got to my dentist appointment on time. And then, you would think Channel 11 or Channel 2 or Channel 4 would have mentioned something. Just meant because there's other ways I could fucking get there.
Of course.
Never mind. Then, okay, a couple of things. My hygienist of 25 years. That's a long time.
That is.
Most people don't have a hygienist. I've had a crush on her for 26 years. Somehow I liked her even before she became my hygienist. And what I'm going to bitch about is in 25 years, so that's 50 visits. I go twice a year.
Yep.
She's never made one inappropriate move or comment to me.
That's unfortunate.
Couldn't she at least, do something? Yeah, throw me a bone.
Yeah, touch the inner thigh or something.
Come on. Hell, I'll go with the shoulder. Just the shoulder. Come on, Marcy. Where are you? What's going on there? And then, as you can tell, I usually go there. Then I go to my barber, 2 Minatonia. I'm a little afraid here, though. Someone told me his shop was closed 2 weeks ago, and I went yesterday, and it's still closed.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, I don't know if Tony's on vacation, a prolonged one, or sick or dead. So I just got to hope, please, Tony, hang in there and come back because I don't know what the fuck to do. Okay. That was my day yesterday. Man. So you're not going to get argy-bargy today. But that was kind of argy-bargy.
Kind of was.
Yeah. What are you going to get today? You're going to get Dear Tiny. You're going to get 2 letters to Dear Tiny if you keep watching. You're going to get amusing buffoonery. We usually don't have that stuff. I got off of Facebook that I found a little amusing. Tiny hasn't heard it. I actually haven't read them for a while. We'll see if they're still amusing. Probably not. After that, we got Transylvanian brain freeze, and it's international today.
Wow.
I got 3. One's from New Zealand, one's from France, and one's from Canada.
Nice.
I think British Columbia's in Canada.
Like my women.
Then we got the movie and the music game, and then we skip right over Archie Bargy, and we go to Hell's Half Acre, and we got Sydney Sweeney versus Hook Nose Henrietta. But there's going to be a little penalty if you want to be with Sydney Sweeney. For Hook Nose Henrietta, you can just go right to her. And then in Samurai Chatter, we got 4 questions. Would you rather questions? Mm-hmm. And then we finish with, let's see, who is it today? I didn't write that down. Stephen Wright quote, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
it. I got it right. All right. And our website, hey, that's going pretty good.
Yeah.
That's going pretty good. I imagine you have not played the survey yet, right?
Which one is it?
This is about the 2 food.
No, I did.
You sure?
I'm positive. I know I did.
I'm going to have to go back and look. I don't remember seeing your name.
Yeah.
You're eliminating 1 fast food place and 2 food staples?
That's exactly, yeah. Because my answer was Chick-fil-A for the.
Okay. You must have. Did you play just recently?
You know what? I think I actually did it. She sent the email early, huh?
Yeah.
I think I've done it after that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, we'll have those for you next week. Matter of fact, she did a good job, but I didn't get it. She came up with a graph.
I saw that.
You know what? Maybe we could. Is that the first time we've had a graph?
I mean, unless you count the movie game thing I put. Does that count? It's a chart.
Yeah, that's not a fucking graph.
Yeah, it's close.
It's not even close to a graph.
It's pretty close.
I'm going to work on that. I'm going to try to get us some more graphs.
Yeah.
I bet you that would add to our popularity. Yeah. What do you think? Graphs. Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk graphs. I bet you, even though they don't have that in Dive Bar Talk, I bet you that would help us quite a bit.
Remember that Super Bowl commercial where the monkeys, there's a bunch of, I think it's a commercial for hiring website. And there's a chart there's a bunch of monkeys in suits at a board meeting, and the chart's showing everything going down. And the one monkey goes up and just turns the chart so it's going up.
I kind of do. And I have one more thing here.
Sorry.
And I'm not, no, that's better than what I got. I was going to do this officially, but I'm not. I got another living legend.
Oh.
But I'm not going to slide the thing on. It is. Here, how about this? It's Tom M.
Oh.
Tom M. of Oxford, North Carolina.
Oh, not the Tom I know.
No, but I'll tell you what he's done for us. He was the one when we were the hardest working podcast in 3 states. He lives in North Carolina. He gave us North Carolina. Yeah. And I know he watches often because he posts about it.
He does.
He did. Unlike you, I saw the results where he did participate in the survey without any prodding or anything. Mm-hmm. So, Tom M., I'll try to get in touch with you before this, but you got a T-shirt coming, pal, because you are now a living legend of Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Tom M. And I went to high school with him, by the way.
Gotcha.
So didn't know him well, but I know him. Mm-hmm. And he's a living legend of Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk from Oxford, North Carolina. Awesome. How about that? We're just growing and growing, but not to the Southern Hemisphere. If you live in the Southern Hemisphere, fuck you. All right. We'll be back with Dear Tiny.
Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out and my
Welcome back, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Off the air, me and Tiny just bitched about a lot of things. We did. We should be pissed, but we still look pretty happy, don't we?
Of course.
Yeah.
We look good, if nothing else.
Yeah. And I mentioned this last week, and this is going to be hard for you to believe. We don't wear makeup. Imagine. Do you know any people that apply makeup?
I probably could do okay.
Do you think they can make us look better?
It's hard to prove perfection.
I knew I shouldn't. That's like a lawyer. Don't ask a question if you don't know the answer. Okay. But no, we do not. We don't edit and we don't wear makeup. I know it's hard to believe. Mm-hmm. Okay. I got 2 letters for Dear Tiny this week. And we have 57 years of marriage with no divorce. So that's why we're both qualified to give advice.
That's right.
Although, let's see. This first one's about, the second one's about relationship, kind of. This first one's about cars.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This is from Clareton Clara. And those of you who watch the news, big news in Clareton this week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
But okay. Clareton Clara said, Dear Tiny, my husband, Eddie Haskell, and I have been driving in our 1999 Saturn, but I can't determine what's causing this annoying noise. I've taken it to several mechanics with no luck.
Uh-oh.
Finally, one day, last Wednesday, at a red light, I opened the door and kicked Eddie to the road. Problem solved. No more annoying noses. Tiny, who needs mechanics?
I don't think that was the annoying noise at all.
You think it was Clara?
I'm pretty sure it was Chlamydia Clara.
You think Eddie was happy? Eddie Haskell was happy to get kicked out?
Yeah, I think he's in a much better situation.
Okay. Well, have you ever been to Clareton?
I have, yeah.
Okay, that's not nice.
No.
It's not a pretty place.
It is not.
And speaking, damn, I didn't even really realize this until just now. Right next to Clareton. This is from Duquesne Dorothy. And Duquesne might be worse than Clareton.
It ain't great.
No, it's not. Okay, Duquesne Dorothy said, Dear Tiny, last month my husband, Sam Drucker, went to the hospital for surgery. Since he returned, he has no desire to have sex with me. I have written and called the hospital administrators, threatening them with a malpractice suit due to their carelessness. Finally, the surgeon who performed the operation called me and said all they did was perform routine surgery that improved Sam's eyesight and vision. Tiny, do I still have a case? So you see Dorothy Drucker.
Right.
And now Sam Drucker doesn't want to have sex with her anymore.
I was a little worried about this after I had my cataract procedure that I could start seeing again. I was a little worried about what I was going to find out. So I can.
And how'd that work out? Okay.
I'm still not getting laid as much as I should.
No, but you want to.
Yes,
because it's your eyesight that you know.
Well, so you're saying I should make everybody else's worse?
Well, I'm just saying Sam Drucker didn't want to do Dorothy anymore because his eyesight improved. Unlike Eddie Haskell, who got tossed out of the damn car.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should probably just stop right there, huh? Okay, because what we have coming up next is amusing buffoonery stuff from Facebook. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This is the segment where sometimes we tell stories, but sometimes we don't. And in this case, this is called amusing buffoonery. And in amusing buffoonery, I get stuff off the Facebook, which I didn't used to like, but now I love it because this once every 5 shows I don't have to tell a story. And here's something new. I actually typed these this week.
Whoa, look at that.
This? I typed them. So I should be able to read them, but we'll see. We will see.
There's a couple things in front of it that might lead you to believe you can't.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
About 5 of them.
Like we say, we drink so you don't have to. You don't have to go to some piece of shit bar. We do that ourselves. Okay. First, these are all unrelated comments from Facebook. First one, I'm actually pretty good in bed. I hardly ever fall out anymore. You can relate to that, can't you?
Absolutely can.
Okay. And here, this just goes to prove not only do we celebrate women, we're diverse here. We're diverse. We try to make everybody happy.
I've had women tell me I'm diverse.
Have you?
Wasn't that the word?
No, I think it was perverse, they said for you. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, wait a minute. I got a new... this is new.
A new one. Oh!
How about that, huh?
I like that one.
You like that?
Yeah.
I do too. I got 4 new ones with different sounds.
Man.
I thought I'd just bring one today.
Okay.
Let's see. We only on our second one. I guess we better speed this up a little bit. This is going to be a long fucking show. Do you think deaf girls masturbate with one hand so they can moan with the other hand? What do you think? You don't have to answer.
No, they don't know. They can make all those crazy noises. They don't have to use their hands for that.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. Okay, deaf girls, you can use both hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably a big turn on to hear those crazy noises they make.
I would think.
Yeah,
I'd be turned on.
Yeah.
I was gonna get it. No, I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna stay away. If a man has a lock on his phone, has it on silent, and is always placing it face down, it's because he's protecting his grandma's precious recipes. All right, number 4. Not all demons have horns. Some have big titties. Now, you were talking about someone today. Does she have...
Yes.
Does she?
Yes.
Okay, it sounds like that fits
That
her then,
fits
right?
the bill for sure. Yes.
Okay. Is an argument between 2 vegans still called a beef? See, these some of these are just nonsensical, and some of them are pretty. That's philosophical.
That's
there.
Yeah.
That is. Looking for someone that wants to get drunk and throw dildos at strangers. No weirdos, please.
They must have WNBA season tickets.
Right. Now, here's the deal. That girl puts out a lot of funny shit, and I would like to get her on here.
Is this the one you don't know?
Oh, I don't know any of these.
Mm-hmm.
I just get these straight off Facebook from friends that I have no idea.
Boy.
But is there a pretty good chance that that's not a woman?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
It'd be worth looking into, though.
I don't know if I want to message her if it's a dude. But anyway, okay. My wife has been missing for a week. The police told me to prepare for the worst. So I went to Goodwill and got all of her clothes back. Okay, when you have sex with a condom on, you're still getting coochie, but not 100% coochie. It's like diet coochie. And I'm guessing the person that posted that must be where we got coochie onions and cat piss from. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
This person says, I'm never eating an edible again. I watched an entire movie on mute and started crying because I thought I was deaf.
That's like your story of up the street where they were all watching the movie on pod.
Oh, right. And have you ever done an edible?
Oh, yeah.
Me too. I can understand that. I can relate to that one.
Yes, that's for sure.
This person wants to be the reason that you look down at your phone and smile, then walk into a pole. It's kind of not very nice, is it? All right, this person has a question. Do you ever feel like your body's check engine light has been on and you're still driving it like, I'll be fine?
For about 48 years.
I was going to say, for any of you that are over 50, you know that for sure. And well, I think every guy is going to be able to relate to this. You ever jerk off and you're like, wow, that one sucked?
What a letdown that was. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is so true.
Very
true.
Yeah.
This is some advice. If you can't afford Ancestry.com to find out who your relatives are, just post on social media that you won the lottery.
Yes, that's been my experience for sure. When any
you have had problems.
Whenever a life event happens, they seem to swarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is about the upcoming football season.
Oh.
Dudes be like, I'm not gay. Then they go and put on a Cowboys jersey. I'm with you there. I'm with you.
Cuff's gonna have an issue with you. He's a Cowboy.
Oh, is he a Cowboy fan?
He is, yeah.
Fuck him, man. Fuck him. Okay. Here's one. This is you.
Uh-oh.
You could have posted this one.
Oh boy.
Fucked around and used all of my sick days. Now I gotta call in dead.
I'm using a day right now, as a matter of
I was
fact.
going to say, how many vacation days have you used this year?
This is the first time I've taken a complete week off in probably 3 years. Where every other time is just like an extended weekend.
How many days do you get? You get 4 weeks?
I think it's 5 because we get like a week for
Okay.
like instead of getting sick days, it's just an extra week of PTO or whatever. So yeah, something like that.
So you still have plenty left.
Oh yeah, I'm not going. Yeah.
Okay. This person said Facebook is so dry that I have to lick my own nipples for entertainment. See, I want to know her.
I want to see what. Yeah, I want to see who it is first.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for me. They're willing to do that.
Yes.
Amen.
Okay.
Kind of like hook nose Henrietta. That's coming up. That's a tease. Okay, this has kind of the same. I licked you because I like you. Please don't make this weird. What do you think? I don't think I'd turn down anybody licking me, would you?
Yeah,
Maybe? Yeah, you're full of shit. he tries to come across. No, you wouldn't. All right, I'm moving on. The biggest joke on mankind is that computers have started asking humans to prove that they are not robots. Isn't that the fucking truth?
Amen. There.
Yeah,
that's all I do is have to prove I'm who I am every fucking day.
Yeah, and sometimes check this stoplight. That damn shit in the damn really far, and I can't see.
Yeah.
All right, and this person, they're bitching about their electricity bill, and I don't blame them.
Oh.
My electricity bill came today, and I believe I got charged for the sunlight, moonlight, street light, the light of the Holy Spirit, and a light at the end of the tunnel.
I'll tell you this. We had somebody approach us about solar here, and I implore anybody out there that knows anything about this to explain to me how it fucking works, because they sat at our kitchen table for an hour, and I'm still stupid to it, and I don't know why I would ever sign a 30-year agreement. They want me to sign a 30-year contract on the spot. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
No, that doesn't.
So anybody that knows anything about solar can explain. There's 2 questions I have. How does it save me any money? And how do they make money? Those are the 2 things I want to know.
There you go. You can write Dear Tiny. We can do that next week. We can do that next week. Okay, there are 3 more. I have a meeting at the bank later, and if everything goes well, I will be out of debt. I'm so excited I can barely put on my ski mask. And okay, if you say you don't relate to this one, you are full of shit, and so are you. Those red flags start looking like welcome banners when you're horny. Ain't that the fucking truth? Boy. We've talked about that before. You walk into your classroom, and the first day, you think, nothing's in here. Then by the 4th week, you want to sleep with almost everyone in there. And by the 8th week, everyone. Okay, and this is another one that, me and you can both relate to again. You can always tell a guy masturbates a lot by his hands. If you look closely, you'll see a wedding ring. I don't think we have to say anymore, do we? There. That's a good one. The latest edition of Musing Buffoonery. It'll come on about every 4 or 5 weeks, but we're getting right back to normal stuff. We're getting back to Transylvanian brain freeze.
Transylvania brain freeze.
Welcome back. Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, episode 117. We haven't named it yet, but it will be named by the time you're watching this.
How did I do in the last one?
I thought you did pretty good. What was it?
The bullfrog thing.
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was because that's 2 in a row that you've gotten that have just been nothing planned. We just started talking about that shit, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe you'll get something from this. Yeah. Who knows? Because I think that was... I fucking can't
It was the
remember.
opener last time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, then.
Because you can't hunt them or something.
Okay, that's right. Okay, but in Kentucky, you got to take a shower once a year, you know?
That's right.
Tiny takes one. What do you take one every week, right?
Every other Saturday, whether I need it or not.
Oh, it's every other Saturday.
Yeah, whether I need it or not.
Okay, all right. Well, you need it. Hope it's this Saturday. All right, I told you, Transylvanian brain freeze is, we're from 3 different countries this week. Man, 3 different countries. We are international. And actually, one of them is from that dreaded southern hemisphere because we're in New Zealand to start with. Okay. And New Zealand, and this we've had parallel stories to this. Leo is a 14-month-old cat from New Zealand, and his nickname is Leonardo da Vinci. Why? His owner, Helen Norris, said he has stolen 150 items, including stuffed toys, underpants, socks, gardening gloves, hats, etc.
Wow.
And see, she said to try to stop him, she put stuff out at her house, like clothes, but he refuses to steal that. It doesn't work. Helen said he only wants stuff that he shouldn't have.
Typical dude.
Yeah. Now, last week we had monkeys.
Yep.
And then I thought we had an animal that stole shit one other time, too. Can you remember what it was?
It doesn't come to mind right away.
Well, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, keep going.
Let's just move on.
I don't think it'll hit.
Yeah, if you're in New Zealand and you're near Leo, keep a good close watch on your gardening gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here, I got a question at the end of this one for you. An unwashed crystal adorned sock, once worn by Michael Jackson, sold at an auction in France for $8,822. Auctioneer Aurora Lilly said it really is an exceptional object. What would you pay for a used sock worn by Michael Jackson?
Not $8,000 or whatever that was. What it was? $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I know the used especially stage used stuff goes for big money.
Really?
For sure. Yeah.
Because my first thought is I wouldn't pay 6 cents.
Yeah.
But you're saying the resale value might go beyond $8,000?
The collectability of that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Especially, I mean, especially if it's a concert of significance. I don't know what for any reason, whether it's, the last time they played here or the first time they played.
It didn't say that, though. He might have just had, what if he just had it on
but it's
his
Michael
house?
Jackson, man. I mean, that's, he's in the Beatles territory and Elvis is all the shit people collect.
Well, are we there yet? We're willing to give you some dirty shit, right?
Listen, I'm telling you, I have every one of these programs or set lists.
Right.
Set lists, I call these. From every show. They're going to be worth money someday. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but we'll be dead then, right?
Well, I think
you want some dirty socks right now. Give me a call.
You know what else we could do?
What?
This is a new thing everybody's doing for some limited edition things where like we sign them. So like maybe we do like limited edition T-shirt. I don't know, something, and where we sign it and there's only so many.
Oh, okay.
So it creates this aura that there's only so many out there.
Well, we have a big aura. So we're 730 pounds of podcast proclivity. Who has a bigger aura than that? Except for those 1,000-pound sisters that are on. I'm going to have them on HHA one of these days. Go. Okay, I got one more from TBF. That's Transylvanian Brain Freeze, in case you wondered. Rescue workers in British Columbia, and we have a parallel thing. Me and you. Rescue workers in British Columbia responded to a 9/11 call from hikers in dense woods at a popular climbing spot. You're kind of an outdoors guy. They sent out a ground crew. The rescue workers sent out a ground crew in drones in hopes of locating and helping the screeching outdoorsman. They found the solo camper not in distress, but instead belting out tunes from the rock band Nickelback.
They leave him.
Search manager Dwayne Tresnick said he wasn't in trouble unless you count his singing. Now, as soon as I read this, I thought, when we used to be at the Ultimate Dive Bar, the Gateway on Route 8, remember that guy that sang and Sully would keep closing the door? There were two distinct rooms, and the guy was singing in the one room, and Sully would keep closing the door. People would come in to go to the bathroom was in our room, but they'd come in and Sully would keep closing the door. This guy was so fucking, and it wasn't karaoke.
No,
he was actually performing.
He was,
and he was about the worst I've ever of a guy that was like supposedly a singer. So that's why I got into
that's
this.
A worst case scenario for open mic night is what it was. Yeah.
But it wasn't open mic night. So I can understand it was open mic night. This guy came on every Thursday.
Yeah.
We must have really liked those wings. And what did we call? We call her something, Betty?
Something Betty, Big Tit Betty.
Big Tit Betty or something? Okay, I do miss her.
Betty Big Tits.
Betty, okay.
That's what it was.
I miss Betty Big Tits.
So do I.
Don't miss that singer. And in British Columbia, they just let the guy go.
Yeah.
Okay, so fun and games is over. We'll be back with the movie game. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. I was just pretty funny right there. And unfortunately, you didn't get to see that. But boy, take my word for it. I was pretty fucking funny there, but I'm not going to be here. This is the movie game. And in the movie game, you get 2 quotes, 2 characters. I'm actually going to get 3 characters this time. And 2 actors. And if Tiny and the other people that are participating get the title of the movie, that's 5 points. And if they get the year it was released, that's 1 point. And I'm going to give credit to all of our people that play. They are very honest.
Wow.
They are. Number one, that. And because you're the only one really that can't cheat. They all could. Mm-hmm. But I think, and the other thing, I forget who brought it up. I think someone brought it up to me and someone brought it up to you about stopping at some point. Mm-hmm. And they are so correct. I let this go too long. We'll go now to like 100.
Oh, okay.
But then starting after that, maybe go 5 or 6 weeks at a time. So like minor league baseball, you know, they divide their thing into 2 halves. So no one's ever too far out of it because starting the beginning of July, then you start the second half and everybody's even.
I don't think I knew that.
No, yeah. Minor league baseball knows how to promote because they have to. So
do we.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want these people all quitting on me because I'm afraid it's going to happen. So as soon as we get to 100, we're going to quit and then we're going to make them a lot shorter.
Okay.
How about that?
Got
all
it.
Right. And okay, here's the question for you. Would you rather have like the actors and the characters before the lines, or doesn't it matter?
No, I kind of like the way you do it.
Okay. All right. So here's the 2 lines to this movie. You know, Conley. Holy fuck! I fucked it up already. I was too funny before off the air. You know, Connie, if you're as good in bed as you are on the dance floor, I'll bet you're one lousy fuck. Then how come they always send me flowers the next morning? Because most guys don't know a busy fuck when they had one. Or I don't know, maybe they thought you were dead. That's one line. And the next line is, she can dance, you know that. She's got the wrong partner, but she can dance. So then, why don't you ask her? Fuck you. Which position?
I feel like I know this one.
That's the 2 lines, those long lines there. 3 characters are Tony Manero, Bobby C., Stephanie Mangano. And the 2 actors are John Travolta and Donna Pescow. Wow. I don't think I'm going to read those lines again, but John Travolta and Donna Pescow are the actors, and Tony Manero, Bobby C., Stephanie Mangano are the characters. And we'll let him think for a little bit, and we'll put up the scorecard here. And as you see in the movie game, Yimmy's starting to run away a little bit. Big Dog and Paul G are still within running, but that's why I think it's time to stop this pretty soon. We'll wait till they get to 100, and then they'll be a lot shorter after that, so everyone will be right in there. Okay. You're kind of in the middle of the pack, but Rubenesque Ruby and House of Thrills both went in front of you this week. So you really started off hot in this movie game, but now you suck. So I think I gave you enough time. Do you have anything for this?
I'm just going to go with this. This is like when you Jeopardy now, they kind of give you details in the question, even if you don't know what and because it's dancing in Travolta, I'll say Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. I'm giving myself credit for that because I came up with those lines, so you might know that. Okay, what year do you think? Saturday Night Fever. That's the right answer.
Oh, man. 77.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Okay, where's my pen?
Damn.
6 out of 6.
How about that?
Rubenesque Ruby and House of Thrills are shaking in their boots right now. You might have jumped onto that top half.
Nice.
Okay, a couple things about this movie. Travolta's white polyester suit sold at auction for $145,000, purchased by Gene Siskel.
Oh,
yeah.
I know he collected stuff too.
He did. That's a hell of a lot more than that fuckhead sock of Michael Jackson. Good job for you, Travolta.
Yeah, right.
And Donna Pescow, who was pretty good looking. I really didn't remember this. She auditioned 6 times and was considered too pretty for the role.
Really?
So she put on 40 pounds and went back to using her Brooklyn accent.
Holy
and that's why they gave it to her.
Really?
Isn't that some shit,
40 pounds.
40
Jesus.
pounds.
That's why I did it. So I'm too pretty. I was like, I better put on some weight.
Us two are both doing that. We're waiting for that roll. Roll call. Okay. We'll be back. Tiny gets 6 out of 6. We'll be right back with the music game. Okay, we're back to the music game now, and I went a little, not out of my comfort zone, but I think this is going to be a tough one for people. I think it's going to be tough, but it's not my normal kind of shit that I give. We'll see how people do. What I do in the music game is I give some lyrics, and I sing them a little bit. I actually got some credit for my singing last week.
Not deserved.
Well, we'll see. And then you get 3 points for the title, 2 points for the group or artist, and 1 point for the year it was released. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Like I'm looking at you like you don't know these rules. Maybe you didn't know them. You even should know them, unless this is your first time with us. If it is, welcome. And so here it comes. Are you ready? Like I said, out of my comfort zone, out of your comfort zone, probably out of your comfort zone. Oh, you can talk about the pit, barbecue. The band was jumping. The people do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, everybody was juiced. You can bet your soul they did the boogie woogie with a sturdy roll. Da 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 da. And they say the title about 8 times in my da-da-da. I guess it's out of your comfort zone, too.
Sure
while you're thinking, even though you have no chance, let's put up the scores. Now, this is close. This is close as hell. Look at here. Yimmy has a very small lead on Paul G. And 3-Pack. They're both right in there. And actually, Fly's bro, he's right in there, too. Now, you, okay, you're beating Teddy Roosevelt. And that's about it. And I don't know if Teddy will get this either. So I don't think
this sounds like that one Billy Joel song that he sings real fast, and I can't think of the name of it, but I don't think that's it though.
Is that your guess?
Billy Joel's my guess.
Okay, do you want to guess a title, or you don't even have any idea?
I don't know it.
Okay, you want to guess a year? If you get this, I'll be shocked.
1984.
Okay, this song, actually, I love this song, but I didn't really know it until Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, geez.
And John Candy was listening on the radio and playing the piano as he was doing it. And I said, man, that's a good song. This is called The Mess Around by Ray Charles.
Oh, geez.
1953.
Oh, Jesus.
1953. Wow. How about that? Mess Around, Ray Charles, 1953. You can talk about the pit, barbecue. The band was jumping. The people, too, they mess around. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They do the mess around. Okay, so that's that. I think it's going to be tougher for everybody.
Yeah.
I think you'll keep the lead on Teddy Roosevelt, but that's about it. I don't think you're moving. Well, obviously you're not moving.
Yeah, right.
And like I said, people, hang with me because it's going to start being shorter here in a few weeks, this movie and music game. Yeah. But we'll be back with Hell's Half Acre. Better stop and turn around, 'cause Hell's Half Acre's gonna burn down. Welcome back. Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, but this is the next to last segment that we entitle Hell's Half Acre. And for those of you that's your first time, Hell's Half Acre is actually a battlefield, a Civil War battlefield in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where a bunch of people died in this little half acre time. It was horrible. So we decided to make it a little horrible on you guys too.
Yeah.
And we called it this.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a takeoff of our Would You Rather every other week, where it's just two going against each other. This week it's two going against each other, but there will be a penalty. You know who's going against each other. You don't know the penalty yet.
I don't.
I didn't tell you that.
Mm.
But I did have, well, I put it out to 10 people. One preferred not to fucking answer. I guess he didn't like I don't know. Who knows what happened. But anyway, it's Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. Ooh,
yeah, exactly. Boy. Against hook-nosed Henrietta. And now you see, hook-nosed.
Real quick before you jump in, this picture they're seeing right now with her, she kind of has like that lacy doily thing cut into her hair. I'm going to put a picture up of me from high school. I did a spider web in my hair.
Not the same kind of way.
It looks exactly.
Really?
I'll do a comparative shot of the two of us.
Man, I wish you'd have told me. We could have gone high school Tiny versus hook-nosed Henrietta.
Oh, I'm winning that one for sure.
I don't know. I haven't seen it either, so we'll have to see. But anyway, of the 9 people that I don't usually give you the results early, but they all went the same way.
Oh,
so it was Sydney Sweeney versus hook-nosed Henrietta. But to be with Sydney Sweeney, you had to pedal either on a real bike or a stationary bike 100 miles in 3 days.
Ooh.
Now, I will say, I was shocked at the unanimity. That's not a word, but boy, if it was, it would be a good one. Everyone went the same damn way, but most of these people, everybody is way younger than me that does this, and almost all of them are younger than you.
Yeah.
So it made it a little. I didn't really think of that. So here are some of the comments I got. I don't give names. I'm on the bike. Sign me up. One guy said, make it 150.
What? Fuck that.
Another guy, easy fucking bet.
Wow.
Prefer downhill, but either way, I'm going with Sydney. Too easy, bike 100.
Uh-huh.
One guy said, I'd pedal harder than Lance Armstrong. Another guy just answered 100 miles. And this guy, we never give names, but he was the one that he said in his life he did Dirt Box and Greedy Gretchen and a couple others. He said, you finally found the line that I can't cross. Hook nose. He said, I'd bike 100, then another 100 just to be the man that biked 200 miles to fall down at Sydney's door. Do you think, do you think you could bike 100 miles in 3 days?
I could do like we go up to Erie and we'll do the peninsula. It's 15 miles. So I'd have to do that essentially twice for 3 straight days.
Yeah. That's a lot. Because
That's a lot.
I'll just go on to say, a couple times in my old adult life, which I'm old, I've rented a bike from North Park and I did 10 miles in an hour because you rent for an hour.
Yeah.
And so I have to do that 3 times in one day. And then when I do on the stationary bike at LA Fitness, I can do 7 miles in a half hour, but I'm working pretty damn hard. So I'd have to do that 6 times for 3 days. I think I could do it. I'm not sure you can.
In my heyday, when we were hooping, you said this. What would you bet? You're making fun of me. Was that off air? About
off air.
Oh, whoops. I was running 3 miles twice a week.
No, you
plus
weren't.
playing basketball. I'm telling you.
No. You're wrong. You're wrong.
But
you thought you did, but you didn't do that. But this is right now, bitch.
I would do this. Yeah, under current conditions. I would do this under the premise that I have a couple days to recover from riding before. I don't want to do the 3 straight days and then go perform.
Yeah, there's no way. Okay, so you're still sticking with
I'm taking the bike. Yeah.
Okay, and
she's so. I didn't know this chick until we first started talking about her a couple months ago.
Right.
And she's just gotten hotter ever since for me.
You're right.
So.
And she does that gene ad.
It was all kind of harsh.
Which is a bunch of bullshit.
So stupid.
So damn. I know Hook Nose needs loving too, but
Yeah.
I don't think from me.
No.
I think I could actually do the 100 a little easier than you. And damn it, I'm going to go with Sydney too. I'm going to do it. So that's 11-0.
Wow.
Nobody went with Hook Nose Henrietta.
Is that the first? Well, I guess.
Yeah, it's first time. First time we have a unanimous decision, especially the guy that from Greedy Gretchen and Dirt Box and two other ones that for him to cross the line. I was originally going to go with Hook Nose, but when he said that, I said, fuck, I can't be the only one.
Yeah.
Although I've done that in college. Yeah, okay, we're going to make it an 11-0 Sydney Sweeney,
sweet.
but I'm going to guess me and you won't be able to walk. We might need a week to fucking recover. Might need a week, but okay, Sydney Sweeney beats Hook Nose Henrietta 11-0, and Hell's Half Acre will be back with Samurai Cheddar. Here we are, back with the last segment of Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, and this is Samurai Cheddar. And you want to give a shout out, and he deserves it.
I do, yeah. So a couple of months back, we sent out a shirt to a good friend of mine that I don't talk to him all that often, but boy, he didn't forget us. He sent me a picture this week. He's taking his daughter to college at Kent State.
Yes.
And I'll throw it up here even right now for everybody to see. He represented his Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk shirt at a thing up at Kent State with him and his daughter. So shout out to Glenn. That was cool of him to do that.
Once he got rid of his daughter, he probably got all kind of offers to get laid because once they saw that Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, he had to be right up in there.
I'm sure.
And I think I told you, I volunteered to take his daughter to Dominic's, and if she would just make out with me,
boy, that's terrible.
No, I know. I don't. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't fucking do it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got 4 questions. I don't really have them written down like I thought I would, but I have the results, so I should be able to figure out.
I got them if you need them.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Would you rather binge watch TV for 24 hours or not watch TV at all for a month?
I flipped on this one because I think I told you this. I finally watched The Last Dance, which has been out for like 5 years on the Bulls. And I made that in like 2 days. But dude, I could live without TV. And I think after I did it for a month, I could just do away with it altogether. I don't give a shit. So I'm taking no TV for a month.
Okay. I'm a big TV watcher.
Yeah.
So I'll binge watch TV for 24. One guy said, most of them didn't even comment. One said, no problem binge watching.
Okay.
Another guy said he'd go to The Sopranos, start to finish. And that's what he'd do for the 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So binge watch TV with our votes included, 9-4. Binge watch 24, beat out no TV.
Okay. I believe that.
All right. Yep.
I think a lot of people do that anyway.
Yeah. I couldn't step for 24
Well,
hours,
yeah.
but I'll wake up and watch it later.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather permanently wear a clown nose or a clown wig?
Yeah. I mean, I do already have rock star hair, so maybe if it was multicolored, that would make a difference. But I could do different things with the hair. I'm taking the hair.
You're taking the hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do like clown cornrows or something.
I thought with your hair, maybe you'd go there.
I thought about that too. I know, but
all right. Well, let's see. The guy said lots of ridiculous styles. He could blend in with the wig, and another guy said he'd try to style it to make it look good. Those of us that are fucking bald, we'll take any kind of wig any fucking time just to make us look not bald. So I'm going clown wig too, and that's now 10-3 clown wig over clown nose.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised anyone took the clown nose, but 3 did.
If the nose squeaks, I mean, that'd be like a nice pickup line at the bar, right?
Hey, kind of like this?
Yeah. Hey, you want to squeeze my nose? That's a nice pickup line.
That is a good
I might be
line.
changing my vote.
Well, now that you're saying that, I might too. But wig still won.
Okay.
Wig still won. Okay. Now, and this is for you guys too. Remember, this is your home version. Get it out so you can play and you can pause and decide on this because this is a little tougher one. because actually, that's right. One guy, I send the 4 questions out. One guy didn't answer those first 2. Just answered the next 2. I got to give him shit. Anyway, would you rather go out drinking with Fred Flintstone or George Jetson? Fred Flintstone or George Jetson? Who do you want to have beers with?
Boy, I'm supposed to say Misty gave me her answers. I didn't give you them, but
give me hers. Huh?
I think we were in agreement on the first 2 anyway. We were quickly both the opposite on this one.
Okay.
She took George Jetson right away because she wants to know about flying cars in the future.
All right.
And I took Fred Flintstone immediately. I want to go down to the Loyal Order of Elks or Moose. What is it? Loyal Order of whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And go
where they got the Grand Poobah.
Exactly. And, go down and talk to him and talk about dinosaurs. So it was Fred Flintstone instantly for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, this is a tough one. One person voted for Fred Flintstone because George was a putz. And this person took George Jetson because he said he was high class. Fred had a temper, and if I went out with Fred, I might get eaten by dinosaurs.
But you have a pet dinosaur. That'd be kind of cool.
But, okay, I think for the same reason as Misty, I might go with George Jetson. Maybe I can. I do think Fred was a little more interesting, but not that. I didn't think he was that fucking interesting.
Okay.
So I'm going with George. Maybe I can learn a little bit about the future.
Yeah.
But
his wife and daughter are both hot.
Oh yeah, I'd do them both.
Yeah,
I'd
for
do
sure.
them both.
I mean,
Even Elroy wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, Fred Flintstone wins 10-5.
Oh wow.
10-5.
Okay.
10-5. Okay. And then the last one. You're going down the river on a raft. There's 3 people drowning. You can only save one. Remember, you can pause after this, just like on our home version. And the 3 people that are there, you can only save one. Or Moe, Larry, and Curly of the 3 Stooges. Which one do you save?
What a travesty this is.
know.
Only be able to save one of them, man. I struggled with this one. And, it was funny when we were doing these, Tori asked us, she's like, who is that? So this was process of elimination. The first one I eliminated was Larry.
Okay.
Because Larry Fine, he was like completely miserable, as I understand. Like, and if you've ever heard Billy West's impersonation of him, he used to be on Howard Stern. They used to do so much shit with him as Larry. It was fantastic. So that left Moe and Curly, and Curly was quite the coxman. He used to be quite the ladies' man. Where
really?
They kept him fat intentionally. He didn't want to be fat all the time. They kept him fat for his character, and he used to score the ladies. And I'm thinking, there's somebody that could keep up with me with scoring chicks.
Wow.
So if the 2 of us went out on the town, forget about it. So I'm saving Curly.
You're going Curly?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me read. Because it was kind of mixed here.
Okay.
One person took Larry because they thought they could boss him around easier.
I think he ended up being the richest of the 3, though.
And, calling Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, he was fine. One person picked Larry because they could boss him around.
Okay.
And the other person said Curly was too big and Moe was a pain in the ass. Okay. And the person took Curly because Curly was more loyal, Moe was an asshole, and Larry's a doofus. So, okay, going into my vote, it's 5-5-3. 5 would do Larry, 5 would do Curly, and 3 would do Moe.
Wow.
And I just don't feel...
That's a tribute to the show, right?
Do you know once I only called the show once. Obviously, if you're from Pittsburgh, you know who Mark Madden is, who's a very popular sports talk show guy, but he has Ask Mark Anything. And you're kind of crazy to call in there because he just fucks with you.
He's miserable.
So I came up with a question about the Three Stooges, but unfortunately, the call before me pissed him off. So when I got it, I thought we'd have a nice conversation, but he was already pissed off, and he just said some bad shit about all 3 of them in real life. So I just don't feel qualified enough to break this tie. So I'm going with Shemp. I'm going to save Shemp, even though I know he wasn't part of the answer, but fuck it. Someone has to give Shemp some love.
I agree.
Yeah,
There you go.
Okay, so 5 Curly, 5 Larry, 1 Mo, and 1 Shemp just for the hell of it. Okay, that brings us almost to a close. But here I'm going to do something different. We always end with a quote, and it's Stephen Wright, Yogi Berra, or Rodney Dangerfield. I'm adding another into the mix.
I like it.
Not this week, but starting next week.
Okay.
Groucho Marx.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, he has some good ones. So that'll be next week. Groucho will get back in the rotation.
Okay.
But this is Stephen Wright, and he said, I went to a general store, but they wouldn't let me buy anything specific. So there you go. We are the hardest working podcast in 4 states now. It was 3 states, the tri-state area. But McKelmont, our new living legend, gave us North Carolina, which is one of the reasons he is a living legend now. Right. And Suriname. Right. And I got to look up to see what fucking hemisphere that's in.
Ooh.
If it's in the southern, I might fucking pick something else.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see where that goes. But anyway, we'll be back next week with number 118, and it will be named too, just like this one is. But I don't know what the fuck that is. We'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.